You know, it seems that here lately, all I've had time to do when it comes to going fishing is taking friends, family, neighbors, and waffle trip winners. That's all well and good, but I'm craving a solo trip, and that's exactly what I've got today. When I take other people, I fish a certain way. You know, you got to guarantee at least some numbers of fish, right, when you take someone. But today, it doesn't really matter if I catch anything, but I'd like to catch a big fish. A giant. You know, 50 plus would be nice. A new personal best would be even better. A 100-pounder would really make my day. Let's go see what happens. Fresh bait. All right, so here's the deal. I started off today basically just fishing solo with the idea of chasing down one big fish. That one big bite. I spent like 2 hours checking out bait spots and catching some fresh bait. And then I got distracted fishing with small hooks, with small baits, catching a few flatheads and blues. Here I am using a pretty light action rod. And all of a sudden, bam, a big one hits. I don't know how big it is, but it's definitely bigger than the 4 or 5 that I've caught so far today. Oh yeah, it's a good one. I can see part of it now, the tail. I wish I had some assistance with the camera today, but I don't. Go figure. So yeah, I was planning on doing a video about a big fish, and I got so distracted just chilling out, eating Doritos, some leftover steak, sipping on a soda, and enjoying the morning that I hadn't filmed at all, except for when I was fishing for bait. Oh man. And I just I wasn't worried about a video, but here I am with a fish I want to remember, I guess you could say. Nice. It's a good one. We're sitting here on spot lock with 3 rods out, catching fish under 12 pounds. And then this one hit. Oh boy. It's heavy. I'll be tagging this fish for the state of Mississippi, so that means I gotta get weight, length, and obviously get a tag in it. So I'm gonna let it hang out there in the net for a minute and get my stuff. When I catch these bigger fish, I take lessening the impact on them pretty serious. So since my line was tangled up in the net, just cut it all loose while the fish is in the water, you know, breathing and recovering. And that way I'm not doing that when the fish is out of the water. And I got my scale ready. I'll weigh the fish in the net. I might even be able to get the length in the net. I'll get a tag in it and get it returned. Yep. That's a good fish. Gosh. Oh. Woo, I'll take that all day. That's 64 3/4 after subtracting the weight of the net. Little skipjack head. Skipjack caught this morning. We're gonna go 51 1/2. Golly. Yes. And that is what I came out here for today. Happy to have this one. Woo! That's a workout. All right, y'all. As I mentioned in the intro, it has been several weeks since I personally have got to reel in very many fish because I've been taking guests, which is a pleasure. I've been taking friends, family, neighbors, and waffle trip winners for at least 12 trips straight. So to get to reel in any fish, like the smaller ones I caught before I turned the camera on, and that bigger one that I just released, it feels so good, and it makes those trips even more worth it. I love seeing those people reel in fish, but when I get to come out here with a goal in mind, at least one big fish, and actually nail it, to me, that's karma. Or in this case, catfish karma. And it's worth it, man. You put good out, most of the time you're going to get good back. That said, I want to take just a second to give some credit and to do a shout out for valued sponsors of this channel. Long time sponsors of this channel. The Battery Outfitters crew, the Pro Guide Batteries brand. I've been using them for 6 years, I think, something like that. They may have been the first partner to this channel. Here I am sitting on spot lock. This is mild current, but I tell you what, I can spot lock or drift any current I want, anywhere I want, as long as I want, because I've got those awesome lithium marines from Pro Guide Batteries. So props to y'all. Batson Enterprises, supplier of all the components, the parts, the pieces, and even the equipment that I use to build all my own rods. What a great hobby. Big props to you guys. Promar and Ahi Nets. You know what? I didn't catch bait in the nets today because I did it on rod and reel. But in previous videos, I've been, showing big hauls in those cast nets. Big props to you guys. I'm thrilled with what I've seen out of y'all so far. Shamalures Jigs, big props to you, because the skipjack that caught that fish earlier, this little piece here, caught that on your jigs this morning. So big props to you, Bob. That said, I'm getting back to fishing. I'm gonna go ahead and apologize for what y'all are about to see, but I was using the wash down hose to clean my shirt because I got slime. So unfortunately for y'all, here comes some fat boy bare-chested fishing footage. I got another drag puller here. Maybe I can avoid being in the shot here. I haven't even had a chance to clean the floor yet. I'm slipping and sliding. Y'all might not have seen it, but I actually almost fell down picking up that fish earlier because of the slime in the floor. Now this fish is not going to be near as big as the last one, I don't think. But it was a big takedown. It did pull some drag. It's been swimming to me just about ever since I turned the camera on, so I don't really know how big it is. And holy cow, my net's not put back together yet. Oh, I got another one on there, it looks like. I don't know if y'all can see that rod. I gotta put this down and put the handle back in the net. What the heck, man? Okay. That fish is on there. For y'all's benefit, I'm gonna grab a spare shirt. What the heck? Oh boy. I got two more on, y'all. Unless, you know what, maybe these lines are together. I may not have another one on. I found me a shirt though. Okay. Woo! Congratulations to y'all. You don't have to watch that. All fat and pale, out of breath. I haven't moved off that spot or anything. I casted the 2 lines back out that I had to reel in from the previous fish, and took my shirt off and started spraying the slime off of it from that last fish, and then bam. What a morning. Fish is pulling hard enough. I moved the camera. Don't have to worry about this one getting off unless he frays the line too bad. Oh, you never know. It could just be skin hooked, but I tell you what, it's not wanting to come up. I'm starting to wonder. I think it's got itself in the rocks here. I'm gonna see what happens with this other line. Yeah, pretty sure that fish is hung up in the rocks. I'll try to reel in. Gosh, I don't know. That line is hung up too, so. Who's got my trolling motor remote? There it is. All right, whoo! Slipping and sliding on fish slime. Holy crap. It literally looks like there's a fish on both rods, but there's not. But there is a stud on one of them. Okay. I'm feeling it swim some, so I may be out of the rocks. But I'll tell you what, if I'm not hung up, this thing might be massive. Y'all see the bubbles back there? I don't know if you can see that. I don't know, man. I kind of think that I'm not hung up anymore. It's swimming. Maybe it's sideways because it had 2 lines around it. Did y'all see the tail? Oh man, I know I'm gonna fall down. It is slippery. Oh, that's a good one, y'all. Yes. Turn. Crap. It's made a mess out of both lines, I'll tell you that. Come on! There we go. Woo! Back to back biggins. That's catfish karma. Woo! I don't care if it sounds silly or not. I believe in this karma thing, man. I really do. Jeez. It's over 50. That's for sure. I want y'all to look how close we were to losing this fish. When I told you that I had been fishing with small hooks and small baits, there's the proof. This just fell out of the fish's mouth just as I cut those lines. That's a 3/0, I believe it's a 3/0 Eagle Claw, Teflon coated. Straightened out, obviously. That fish was almost a goner. 55. "48 inches. I'm about to slime up my backup shirt. Oh, yes. Another one going back. Hopefully to be caught again. Almost pulled my glove off my hand. It's one of them days. I got more laundry to do. I don't know if this video is over or if there's more to come, because I don't know if I'll run the camera the rest of the day or not. Either way, thanks for watching. We'll see what happens.